Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. In this video, we're going to cover a new strategy on the Olymp Trade platform that's going to be very powerful, will benefit you a lot, and will increase your success rate in trading. So after you log into the platform, which is Olymp Trade, I'll leave its link below the video along with a bonus code there. So after you register and log into the platform, set the trade duration directly to 30 seconds. Then change the chart type from Japanese candlesticks to Heikin Ashi and set the time frame to 5 seconds, so the chart will look like this, as you can see. So we had Japanese candlesticks and we switched them directly to Heikin Ashi. This is the change we need. 5 seconds for the time frame, and the trade duration must also be 30 seconds. That's half of the strategy. The second half is adding the indicators. So let's go straight to the indicators and add the first one, which is the SMA. Just add it like this, set it to a period of 14 and adjust the line a bit to make it thicker, as you can see here. That's it. Then we immediately add our second indicator, which will be the MACD, as you can see. Let's add it. Now let's go into the MACD settings directly. Here we change this to 14 and here we change it to 24. Sorry, set this one to 24 and here set it directly to 8. Here we remove these right away and make the lines thicker so they're visible to us, just like the moving average line, and that's everything. So now the strategy is ready. After that, you can save it, and you'll find it again if you go back into the strategies, you'll find it directly as a saved strategy. So that's everything you will need for this strategy. Now let's go straight in and I'll explain how you can trade using this strategy. So first, as you can see, you wait for the crossovers between the market and the moving average. When the market is above the moving average, it definitely means we have an upward trend. When it's below, that means we have a downward trend at the point of crossover. So, when the market crosses the moving average from above to below, that is, it was above and then goes below, that's a signal for a downward movement. At this point, you're supposed to enter a short position. But before you enter, you need to check the MACD. If you also find a crossover in the MACD, then you enter a short position immediately. So, to enter trades, two conditions must be met. The first condition is that the market crosses the moving average. That's the first condition, as you can see in our case here. And the second condition is that the MACD crosses over, as you can see here in this case. So if we enter a short position right away on this candle, and of course the candles will move quickly because the time frame will be 5 seconds. So you definitely need to be quick when entering trades, so you have to be prepared. You need to have your amount ready, set the duration and enter immediately. So when the market crosses from above to below the moving average and there's a crossover in the MACD, you definitely need to enter a short position right away. If we had entered at this point or on this candle or the one after it, we should have made a profit because there was a big drop, as you can see. Let's look at another example of an upward trend like what we're seeing in this case. We actually have many cases of upward trends, but this one is the best among them. Here we have a crossover, as you can see, which is a signal for an upward move. So as long as the market was below the yellow line, which is the moving average, and then moved above it and crossed it, this is the point to enter a long position. If we check the second condition, which is the MACD crossover, we can see that it happened right away, and that's a signal for an upward move. If we had entered this trade at this point or on this candle or this candle or this candle, this upward movement would have allowed us to profit immediately. So this is a very simple strategy, and anyone can apply it. So let's try to enter some trades and see what results we get, just like we're seeing with this coin. The crossover happened, as you can see on the MACD, and there was also a crossover with the market. It was below the moving average and then went above it. We entered a 30-second trade right away, as you can see. And right now there are about 10 seconds left, so let's wait. In the meantime, you can subscribe to the channel because you'll find some excellent tutorials there. And also don't forget to join the Telegram group where you'll find trading signals that are even better than these strategies. So unfortunately, as you can see with us, we're going to lose this trade. It's normal, so let's get ready right away with the multiplier, set it to $300 and try to find a new trade to enter immediately. As we can see with this coin, let's enter a buy trade right away, and it looks like this one will be better than the previous trade. Why? Because right now we're in a downtrend and we've just bounced back. We entered because of what? We entered because of the crossover that happened at this point. So the market was below and then went above, as you can see. And also on the MACD, there's a crossover from below to above, which signals an upward move. Based on that, we entered a recovery trade with an amount of $300. Let's wait for this trade to finish. There's only a little time left, about 5 seconds. So just one more candle and the trade will be over. As you saw, the trade broke even for us. It didn't win or lose. So let's try to find another trade to enter right away. As we can see with this currency, let's enter a sell trade right away, and I'll explain why. First, the market was above the moving average, but now it's below the moving average because there was a big drop. Also, we have a crossover here, as you can see, which is a signal for a downward move. So based on that, we entered right away with our recovery amount. because up until now we haven't recovered yet, just the first and second trades. So it balanced itself out because there was neither a win nor a loss. We entered this sell trade with an amount of $300. Let's wait for it to finish and see the result. We won this trade, as you can see, $255 net profit from this trade. And the market is continuing to go down more and more. Let me explain the reason for entering directly. So the crossover happened here, as you can see, and there was also a crossover at this point, and we entered based on those around this candle. Of course, there wasn't a big drop, but now the decline has started and allowed us to profit from this trade. So our profit is $225, meaning the net profit after subtracting the $100 is $125 only from the 2 trades we entered so far. So if you want more trades, check them out on this channel. I recommend you join the Telegram group. You'll find more trades there. Or subscribe to the channel because I'll be posting a video with more trades using this strategy. Try it out and write in the comments below what results you got. That's all for now, and we'll meet, God willing, in the next video. Alright, goodbye.